I love when things go wrong. I love when Bitcoin crashes. I love when I lose my money. I love getting arrested. I love going to jail. I love it. You're like, I want to go back. That's the true heartbreaking thing. I don't want to be on a private jet to Hong Kong. I want to go to fucking jail. I want to go back to the jail cell with the cockroaches. And I want to sit there by myself, meditating. While the whole world lies about me, I want to sit there like this. I want to sit there for years. That's what I want to do. But unfortunately, I made so much fucking money, and I'm so fucking famous and so fucking smart and so many powerful friends, and now I'm floating on the surface, and I miss my old life. I miss the suffering. I miss the pain. And you're fucking emailing me complaining about having exactly what I fucking want.
What are you fucking special?
In my last video, I talked about the shit stains Andrew and Tristan Tate, and that they are locked up due to the moment because they're going to be extradited back to the UK at some point, which, to be honest, is funny as fuck. I'm absolutely loving this. Now we have him crying in jail, which again is funny because they think that they are hard men. They've both said that they give no fucks. They generally can't stand being in jail. There have been so many memes made. I wanted to share this one because generally when he's in a cell, damn, he doesn't look like he's having a very good time, and he looks like he is shitting his pants. So since my last video, his lawyer has been coming out trying to defend him, and rather than working on the case, he's lying to people. He's going out there trying to be funny, to try and like get people to be on the Tate side, but it's not happening. And yeah, let's just play the clip.
Sexual assault is the worst, but now you want to equivocate him to Epstein. That is the play here. But I think any reasonable-minded person who has followed this story with any degree of attention understands that these types of allegations with minors in pornography, child stuff, has never been a part of the dialogue. So all of a sudden, this is here now.
I mean, when we see all the court documents around and also what's come out, mainly what's on his phone, it kind of makes me think that his lawyer is lying to people to make him think that maybe Andrew isn't a bad person as well as Tristan. That, you know, they're both being framed. The fact that this guy is out here talking about stuff like this instead of going back to his client and helping him with things, it's actually really crazy to me in the long run. We've seen all the stuff. We know what Andrew says and what he does. It kind of makes me think that he's out here to get clout, but it's not gonna work. When you see stuff like this, it's absolutely disgusting that Andrew's lawyer is out here trying to rewrite history. I have a feeling that he's going to lose, and Andrew is going to go to prison for a very long time. If he doesn't, then I would be generally really surprised and shocked. You can see here by the court documents that it doesn't look good whatsoever. Gadget here doing the work, which is much appreciated. Thank you so much for this. But he shows a tweet by Andrew saying all of this. But what is funny is that we know that if Andrew got a phone call, went outside, he would have someone give him information or get messages out there. I love that he's stuck in a cell for what he has done. He is crying so hard at the moment. Also, he thinks that people are going to fall for this whole American citizen thing, when he holds a dual British and American citizenship. Or has being in jail for this amount of time made him stupid? If the shit stains didn't do anything in the UK, then the UK would not give a fuck about him whatsoever, and they would leave him doing whatever he was meant to be doing. But he committed these horrible crimes. With this last part here, it seems like he doesn't know what he's done, or that all of a sudden he's not British.
You've got the Tate brothers' lawyer, Joseph McBride, who we heard earlier. He says the Tate brothers are American citizens who deserve full American constitutional protections. There should be no extradition of American citizens when the charges are unclear and political. What do you say to that?
Well, there's quite a bit to unpack there. I mean, firstly, yes, they're American citizens, but they're also British citizens.
They both had dual citizenship.
They're dual nationals.
Yeah.
Correct. The alleged victims are British. The alleged crimes were committed on British soil. So the UK courts have got jurisdiction. There's no argument about that at all. As to Mr. McBride's statements that this is some sort of political persecution, well, you can go ahead and say it's political persecution, but it doesn't make it so. On what basis is he saying that? He's offered no explanation as to why this is a political persecution.
This is a tactic a lot of people use quite recently when they have done bad stuff. If they can get their word out with no evidence, then people will believe them, or a certain group of people will. The lawyer in this clip is 100% right. Joe has not shown any evidence and is just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. If Andrew and Tristan were innocent, then prove it all. Prove that they are innocent. There is no political advantage behind this. Labour or the Conservatives are not going to get any sort of political point. The UK is doing their job to make sure that the victims get justice for what the shit brothers have been doing. The Tates really want to be innocent when they are not. There is so much evidence to bring them in and stick them in jail. It's just absolutely fucking hilarious that the Tate brothers think that they're going to get away with all of this.
So before we found our lawyer, we met a bunch of lawyers here in Romania. We're like, look, I mean, speeding was a topic we brought up. And there was this, our lawyer's a G. Shout out to my lawyer. He is a G. But before we found him, we went and interviewed some bimbo in her suit who sat there and started talking about laws to us. Well, if you're banned from driving and you get caught driving, what's going to happen?
I don't go see a lawyer to talk about the law.
And she said, well, then you go to jail. And Andrew looks at her in the face and said, not if I have the right lawyer, I don't. And we left.
That's right.
What? You're telling me that I'm going to go to jail?
Then why am I going to hire you?
Failure.
I walked in there and said, listen, I've committed multiple felonies. Am I going to go to jail? Well, probably. Well, then see ya. Bye.
Why would I give you my money?
You're useless. I went into some other man. I was a female. I went to a man's office, said, I've committed multiple felonies.
There are things we can do. We could try this. We could try that.
No problem.
I make one call.
You don't go to jail.
There's no problem.
No problem.
We send somebody else to jail.
We send him. He is the new Andrew. He
Yeah.
shave his head and he go. I'm like, all right, it's cool. That's the lawyer I want.
That's the lawyer I want.
So nobody wants, when you're talking to your legal clients, don't start talking Mr. Legal Schmiegel. Because you think you sound smart. Well, I went to law school and it says on page
We don't care about the law.
It says on page 48 of the Geek Bible that on the .214 that if I'm a nerd, and then Scott Adams called me. No one cares.
How
Bob.
can you help me?
How much
fix
does
my
it
problems?
cost to make this all go away?
That's what we want to hear.
First of all, why are you admitting that you've been committing multiple felonies? Like, why the fuck would you do that? And why would you say it on camera for everyone to hear? Because this will be used against you. The way that he's shouting is like he's trying to be this tough person, but it just shows that he's a massive cunt. Your lawyer is meant to find you innocent so that no one can put you in jail. That is the main thing, to help you, but yet not being like, oh, I've committed felony, so I'm going to make a shit ton of money come your way and make things disappear. Having someone just come along and be like, oh, I can make this disappear and it won't affect you at all, isn't them doing the right job. They're just bribing people or trying to get rid of your crimes. It's so fucked up. Also, this will come back in the future like we're seeing now. Insulting people and calling them a nerd doesn't prove that you are a big man or that they are in the wrong or that they are stupid. It's how the law in that country works. You just can't snap your fingers and get out of this. The shit brothers are actually really fucking stupid, to be honest. If you want all your problems fixed, I'll give you a little bit of a secret. Take this as free real estate.
It's free real estate.
Don't commit the crimes. Just don't. Just fucking don't. Maybe not have cheese pizza on your phone either. Maybe don't do illegal shit. That helps Andrew and Tristan. Just don't do shit like that. Fucking easiest pie right there.
What are you fucking special?
So here is another tweet by Gadget, and this is something that I don't know why, like Joe, the lawyers of the Tate brothers, is saying it's a lie. How can Tristan say that he lost 6 to 8 pounds in a short amount of time? That doesn't make sense. If you want to lose that amount, then it will take up to 3 to 4 weeks to drop that amount with proper exercise and eating. So not unless he is shitting out the pounds, then he's not lost it, and you're trying to make people feel sorry for him. Also, I don't think the guard would be like that, to be like, hey, I'm going to get you food and then fuck off. I mean, Andrew would probably do that as well. That's how he would control someone. But yeah, this is absolutely massive BS. But no matter what his lawyers say, majority of the people are going to be like, good, I hope he fucking loses that weight and that he does starve. But what I'm also wondering is, when the Tate brothers come out of prison, or when we see pictures of them in the media, whatever, from now on, come on, I want to see that. Because if this is true, then yeah, show them skin and bones so we know that they are being treated badly. But yeah, it's another lie, and they haven't lost that amount of weight, because I guarantee by the end of next week, Guy would be dust completely.
Donald Trump Jr. and I speak to each other. When I met Donald Trump Jr., he said, if you're around on these dates, I might be free for half an hour. And I was in Romania, and I flew there, and I spent X amount of thousands of dollars, and it paid off. And I'm very close to the Trump family. I know them well, and I spoke to Barron after the incident, and I look forward to, once I am free, being with Donald Trump in person and reminding him that he's a bulletproof badass.
Is President Trump or the administration, do they have any plans to intervene in the extradition process for the Tate brothers?
No.
Imagine going around saying that you're super close and then they don't even help you. In fact, I reckon they're not even picking up your calls. I reckon in their phones they have like, Andrew, oh God, don't answer Tate, so that they don't have to answer you and like, oh, not this guy again. The Trump family generally just wanted your money, Andrew. They gave and do not give no shits about you. They don't want to be labeled with anything that you do or have to say. The Trump administration didn't even give a long speech. It's just a no. Plain and simple. It's so fucking funny.
I lost all faith in the British justice system, and I didn't know really where to move, so I thought I'd be kind of nomadic, because I still had a few of my girls. By now, because of all the problems with legal police, the 9 girls had quit. I'm down to like 3 or 4, and I thought I'm just going to live around the world. I'll rock up somewhere, get a hotel, 3 months, boom, boom, make some money, bang, 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 and I'll just run around the world, and I'll be above the jurisdiction of any one place. If anything gets hot, I bail.
So he's admitting to running all the time. That's not something a top G would do, is it? Like, is that a thing? Sounds like he's really a coward. Oh, interesting on that one. How can anyone think that this man is tough? He would run at the slightest bit of heat. How is he out here trying to convince, or has convinced men, that he's a tough guy, but yet he just runs so hard? The more you look at him and listen to him, then you know that he's a loser, and he's trying to make people believe that he's this big, tough man.
America's a failed society. Failed society. Fuck America. Fuck the West. Finish. Any man who refuses to leave is a coward. It's a shithole. Get out. There's nothing good about it. There's nothing good about it. I did the right thing. I ran away. I can't change the world. It's over. Leave. This is what I say to everyone. Get the fuck out. Oh yeah, but it's not that simple. Really it is. Book a ticket. Oh, but what if I stay in America and get a prenup? Bumbleclaw answers. If you're gonna stay in America, you deserve what happens to you. Fucking leave. So yeah, in America you can't do that. But then my answer to you is, why are you living in America? Why the fuck are you still living there? Leave. Go somewhere else. It's a big wide world. I live in Romania, a poor country. I guarantee I can go to nicer restaurants here than you can anywhere in fucking America. I can walk the streets at night, you're safe. There's no excrement or needles on the floor. It's better here in every measurable metric. Every single human metric is better here. America's a failed society. So my answer to you is yes, I agree, but fuck America.
Again, he keeps saying he's running. I bet there is a clip out there that he says like top G's don't run and that they take everything face value so they can stand tall. And yet here we are hearing him that he's always running and hiding. The fact that you're insulting the country that you were living in and saying it's a shithole, and then trying to convince people now that you're a citizen and the big bad UK is trying to take you away. It's like being homeless and your friend takes you in and then you say their place is a shithole and you absolutely hate it. I wonder if the Tate fans who love America are going to be accepting him like this, that he's now insulting their country or has insulted their country in the past. I know this clip is quite old. What he is saying about moving and leaving the States is not that fucking easy for most people. People don't have the wealth that Andrew has. They just can't buy mansions or big houses at the drop of the hat. They would be fucked. So the advice is absolutely really shit. Andrew here is a fucking twat. The only coward is him, as he always tucks his tail in between his legs and runs at any sight of danger. I want to play this video so you can tell there is a fraudulent slip here. It just shows you how horrible he was back then, and he still is now when he started his business. Also, you met her when she was 15. Ah, yikes, my dude. Yikes.
I've got my main bitch, my bottom bitch, Vivian. Vivian's younger. So yeah, that's how it started. I met Vivian in Slovakia. We had a long-term relationship thing. I was living in England. I moved her to England to be with me to start doing my webcam company. When I bring on new girls, I usually pair them with Vivian. Because Vivian's younger. Vivian's like 21. So Vivian's been with me 6 years. She's completely head over heels in love with me. She wants kids with me, everything. So Vivian's been with me 6 years. Vivian's like 21. Vivian's younger. I'm fucking all these 16-year-old women or 18-year-old women, whatever the law is.
Why did you say 15 there, Andrew? Is it because you were telling the truth and you wanted the world to know? But why even talk about this? Again, he's the old man in a pub that thinks he can say absolutely anything and all the guys will love him for who he is, when clearly most people can see what a scumbag he is. Gadget tweets out a image of Joe McBride, who is Andrew Tate's lawyer, which I've shown earlier on in the video. But when I read this, I see this like a call to action. The fact now we have this closeness to Barron, then it might actually be looked into. The Tate brothers are not a powerful weapon for anyone whatsoever. Again, this does seem like a call of action to get people to go against the Congresswoman and get people to harass her for what she said. I hate this sort of mentality, I really do, because she has nothing to do with things and they just want people to go after her and anyone who says anything about Andrew. Joe seems more like an angry fanboy rather than Andrew's lawyer. Another tweet by Gadget shows that Andrew is just going on and on about stuff, but he's just really complaining. All the person using his account is. His rights are gone. Didn't you say that there were no human rights at your place?
Get in. Get in. Get in the back. Ready?
It's the human trafficking truck.
Doc. Doc. Decoy.
Right, you have to let me out.
No, there's no coming out.
Oh yeah, you're not coming out now.
There's no coming out.
Hey!
Who's the man?
Hey!
Who's the man?
Let me out.
Beg.
Why?
Because I said so.
This is my human rights.
There's no human rights in this house.
Free me.
Say please.
Free me, please. It's so ridiculous. Let me out.
So if the person doesn't have rights, then what gives you rights then? I mean, you're being sent back to the UK. They know if they get you out of your cell, then you will try something, or that you will get a message to people. We know that you lie, so how do we know that this person is telling the truth? But imagine being the guards that have to put up with his bullshit all the time. I generally hope that Andrew rots in his jail cell till he has to come back to the UK and rot in our jails.
And this is the plan. They get them to the United Kingdom, they threaten them with 100 years in jail, or they say you can have a plea offer for maybe 2 to 5. You'll be out in 1.5 years or 2 years. If they take that deal, they lose all their wealth, they lose their reputation, and by the way, the allegations never have to get proven in court because they admit that they're guilty. Governments force pleas from people all the time. That's what they want to do because they're losing the war of public opinion, and they're losing the war in every court where you have a competent judge who actually takes a look at the facts.
Why would we want to let them out so quickly? Why would we give them a few years with all the stuff that they've been doing? This isn't small like stealing or having drugs. I don't think that they will turn around and get them back on the streets, as they would just go back to doing what they're doing. You wouldn't have Romania doing their stuff. You wouldn't have the UK wanting Andrew to come back and Tristan too, just to come back for a few years to put them in jail. No, that's absolutely bullshit. And Joe here is trying to make you believe that he and the others are absolutely right. Their money might be gone, but you know that they have people that would be holding on some of that wealth that they have. Or generally, the Tate brothers would just start another course to get their money up, because people, and especially some of their fans, would want to give them money to get them back on their feet. They have already lost their reputation. Joe is just talking more bullshit right here.
I love when things go wrong. I love when Bitcoin crashes. I love when I lose my money. I love getting arrested. I love going to jail. I love it. You're like, I want to go back. That's the true heartbreaking thing. I don't want to be on a private jet to Hong Kong. I want to go to jail. I want to go back to the jail cell with the cockroaches. And I want to sit there by myself, meditating. While the whole world lies about me, I want to sit there like this. I want to sit there for years. That's what I want to do. But unfortunately, I made so much money, and I'm so fucking famous and so fucking smart and so many powerful friends, and now I'm floating on the surface and I miss my old life. I miss the suffering. I miss the pain. And you're fucking emailing me complaining about having exactly what I fucking want.
This is absolutely insane, to be honest. Like, absolutely fucking insane. Why would you want to go to prison? This isn't like a thing where you're meditating for some big fight or that you're trying to get your mind in gear for what's to come up. You're locked away for a long time. This doesn't raise your power level like you think it would. I'm sure that you could give all your money away and drop the fame to get what you want. If you didn't want all of it, then why bother gaining fame and money in the first place? Why not go out and just commit crimes to get yourself locked up so you can do this? Like, it just makes no sense whatsoever. But I generally think that you just want to be surrounded by men all the time. I think that is literally what you want, Andrew. But hang on a minute, Andrew. Aren't you complaining right now about all the things that are happening to you? Why not just go to your lawyer and say, hey, look, I don't want you to fight for me. I don't want my freedom. I just want to meditate. I want to be alone in solitude for the rest of my life. Like, none of this makes sense. This is generally a thing where Andrew wants people to believe that he's this man that everyone wants to lock away, that it's his choice, that he's out there where yet he just wants to be inside all the time. It's just so fucking funny that he's saying all of this and then he's suddenly bitching when he's getting exactly what he wants. I generally think that he is not up to being put in jail. I generally think that he can't stand it. So I'm going to leave it here on this one because mainly there are so many other tweets and old footage to cover at the moment. And I don't want this video to be like 8 hours long. So I'm going to split it all up and talk about it. And I hope that the Tates get 100 years in jail and that they never come out. Because again, Andrew can just sit there meditating all the time for 100 years. But with all the harm that they have done, this is the karma that is coming for them. I also can't think on why people would try to stick up and defend Andrew and Tristan. Generally, can't think of it. But what are your thoughts on this one? Let me know in the comments and let's discuss. And while you're down there, then hit the like button and subscribe button, as I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And with that, I'll end it here.